So, my name is Waller. I'm the owner of Absolute Health and Wellness, which is a gym in downtown Buffalo at the Lafayette Hotel. There, I do personal training and also a massage therapist. Growing up, I never seen anybody in the space that I'm in. Typically, the people that I've seen growing up were like barbershop owners. That was it, and or they had some random job. Me personally, I just want others to see that they can do what I can do.
My name is John Whittington III, and I'm a registered nurse at Erie County Medical Center. So I work on a trauma step-down unit, and on that unit, we deal with transgender patients, post-op patients, trauma patients, gunshot wound patients. And when I was finishing school, I wasn't really sure where I was gonna go. And then I did my capstone on that unit, and I really enjoyed the patient population and how welcomed I felt by the staff, especially as a new young nurse. I really felt supported, and I still feel that way working on that unit. So I can say that at this point, still being so early in my career, I'm very comfortable with where I'm at. When I think about my line of work long term, I really just would like to provide some representation. The healthcare field, I know that especially as a nurse, and in nursing, I don't think I've really seen a lot of black men, so I just hope to provide more representation and implement some diversity throughout as time goes on, and especially some of those patients, like the gunshot wound patients I've dealt with have all been black men, and so it's just interesting being on the other side of the bed and being able to hopefully provide them some comfort and some relation, some acknowledgement.
My name is Sierra Leslie. I am the owner of Waist Talk Fitness. Waist Talk Fitness is an all-women's fitness studio located here in Buffalo, New York. I've been open in business for about 3 years. It's a women-only facility. My whole pop-up classes, I do personal training, we do twerk classes, we do meditation, we do yoga. I created Waist Talk Fitness just for a place for women to feel comfortable in their skin. So when you come in, it's like, a lot of people say it's like therapy for them because it's just like they can release and not worry about people looking at them the wrong way or anything like that. So I just created a safe space for women. I want to make an impact to just being comfortable doing something that you love. Opening a gym, I actually opened my gym in the middle of COVID, so it was a very risky time for me to open. I told myself when I quit, I was working at the hospital, I told myself when I quit the hospital that I was going to go all in on my business and not come back to work. The legacy I want to leave is just to trust yourself and have faith in yourself and not to give up, just keep pushing.
My name is Javon Whittington. I'm an operating room nurse at Roswell Park Cancer Research Institute, and basically what that entails is I work in a not so traditional field of nursing. So we're not right at the bedside when you think about med-surg nursing and things like that. We specialize in cancer, we specialize in oncology, and it's a lot of specimen handling that goes into that, so nurses handle that, and we also troubleshoot and gather a lot of equipment for the surgeons to use. We get trays for surgeons to use. For me, leaving a legacy means that people see me doing more than one thing. Dad always told me to put eggs in more than one basket, and I'm a nurse, and then another side of me is I'm a fitness enthusiast, and then another side of me is I'm a musician. So there's just a lot of facets to my persona to hone in and nourish, and I think that all of those things are what I want to be credited in any way possible. So making strides in nursing, especially being able to represent, patients who look like me, but they don't see many nurses who look like them. So that's important to me in that aspect. And then musically, just, leaving things behind that people can truly relate to and really give a moment with.
Hi, my name is Dominique Johnson. I am the owner of Beauty That Moves Fitness, and I am the founder of Coaching for the Culture. So with Beauty That Moves, we are a pole fitness company. We help women find ways to feel confident in their bodies or body positive, and we provide coaching. For Coaching for the Culture, we are a company that helps people connect to mental health counseling. We're dedicated to helping people of color find wellness and find mental health counselors because we know it's important in the Black and brown community. Impact in my line of work to me is it's a day-by-day thing. I connect with people in a variety of different ways, and for me, if I can help one person a day, that really adds to the impact that I have into the legacy. I feel like legacy is bigger than just a physical place. It's more about having people that you make connections with and you kind of leave little droplets to help. For me, it's to help heal. And that's going to help the next generation, the next generation, the next generation.
So my name is Tamara Cross. I am currently studying for the MCAT to go to med school. I also work with the Youth Action Council with Open Buffalo. It's a group of young people trying to make a change in the community as far as civic engagement, getting our community members involved in the things that permeate their communities and how they could have a voice for themselves. I also work with Say Yes Buffalo. I volunteer as a board member and I give my insight as a student, previous student representative, and I am also involved in my church. So one of my biggest philosophies is being the change that we wish to see and making that change. We've seen it in our ancestry, we've seen it in the history that we know now and that we don't know, and we've seen it today. But personally, I am an advocate for us as underrepresented minorities and communities taking advantage of the resources available to change our health status. So I want to be a medical doctor, a primary care doctor, and really tackle the issues before they get too late. A lot of us, we wait until the problems get way too worse and we're going to the emergency department instead of seeing our primary doctor. So I want to be a familiar face in the community. I'm helping my community out on that aspect, but also we know that health is also tied into transportation and education and other areas. So I want to be involved in that as well and let my light shine wherever it is supposed to shine.
My name is Jamie Uti. I'm the Youth Sport Management Say Yes Buffalo. And my goal is about opportunities in sport management. We have a lot of student athletes, but I'm a realist, if you will, in terms of just giving them the truth and the raw that 4 major sports in American sports, only 4% go to the league. So understanding that, if they blow their knee out, or whatever the case may be, just understanding that there's other pathways into sports. Legacy, having mentors and things of that nature in my life, the easier I can access their wisdom in terms of just life and dodging those obstacles, the better off I'm equipped to do youth. Understanding that there were gentlemen in my life that saw potential in me, or I saw it in myself. So what I would love my legacy to be when it's all said and done is to be able to instill the belief that youth have in themselves.